Hello everybody and welcome to the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600 and the 13th race in our NASCAR Heat 5 2023 mod career mode season number 4 here in NASCAR Heat 5. Stories of the race: SVG, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe all had inspection issues. They'll have to start at the rear for today's race. As you get underway in a number 99 Arctic Coolers Chevrolet. As you're green and underway here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, who is going to win the Coke 600 in our second crown jewel of this season on NASCAR's longest night? We will find out as we start this race from 18th on the outside of Sam Mayer's number 88 Chevrolet. As we go through turn 1 and 2 here, trying to find a way by Sam Wall, trying to get the draft of the cars up ahead, those being Joey Logano in 16th and AJ Allmendinger in 15th. So we'll clear Mayer down the back straightaway. Into 17th we go. Now set our sights on working by Joey Logano and AJ Allmendinger here through 3 and 4. Crossover, 3 wide pass to the inside of Allmendinger and Logano. We will go by both of them. Now work by Bowman, Chastain, Byron, and Kyle Busch, and Todd Gilliland. What a charge, up 5 to 6 spots there through the tri-oval, all the way through turns 1 and 2. Just like that, we're up into the top 10. Now in position number 10, racing with William Byron and Kyle Busch here for position the 24 here on my inside. In the preferred line here, Byron is, so he should be able to make the pass, and he will. I just don't quite have the speed or handling in the middle of the corner to battle with Byron. He'll go by, we'll slip down to 11th, but the ensuing lap in turn 1 will drive right underneath Carson Hocevar's number 77, and we will pass Hocevar to get into the 10th position once more. Then a few laps later, we've caught up to Bubba Wallace. We'll dive bomb into 3 and 4, but slide up in front of Bubba and clear him for 9th, and continuing our charge forwards through this field here at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Coca-Cola 600. Now a few laps later, we're going by Bubba Wallace's 2311 Racing teammate of Corey Heim in his second full-year Cup competition. A little bit of contact through 3 and 4, an intense battle going on right now for the 8th position on the racetrack. Who is going to get it? We are going to find out as we are racing hard here for this position. And I feel there we have cleared Corey Heim. We're in 8th, and then we hit the wall. Huge mistake there in turn 3. Into the wall we go. Corey Heim capitalizes, in the 67 will go back by us. Heim into 8th. We'll slip down back into 9th position on the racetrack. So now we continue to battle Corey Heim for 8th here through turns 3 and 4, squeezing up the racetrack right up against the wall. More door slamming contact down the front straightaway. This intense battle continues, but so far some great racing here in the Coke 600. Meanwhile, Ty Gibbs out front leading this race, and now we will clear Corey Heim in turn 1 and 2 and secure that 8th position on the racetrack here. Now coming to the end of stage 1, scheduled green flag pit stops here right at the end of the stage. We come in hot right in between Tyler Reddick and Joey Logano, right where we wanted to do. Great pit entry. Now to come in for service can be 4 tires and fuel to get us to the end of the stage here and hopefully snag us some stage points here after a couple of rough races at Texas and Kansas, trying to get a bounce back here in the Coke 600. Which so far, so good, as we've been able to put ourselves in a great spot right here. We come out right behind Tyler Reddick, right where we wanted to be, right where we came in. So pretty much so far, net gain is 0 at the moment as we're merging back on the track in 8th. But if you look in the mirror behind us, you can see a black dot coming up. That's going to be Corey Heim, number 67, who stayed out, or who pitted a lap before us. So with that advantage short pitting, he will jump back ahead of us into 8th, and we'll drop down 9th a few laps later. We are racing the 3 of Austin Hill right now. He's having a great top 10 day, but he's going to put us in the wall a little bit right there. Gives us a little shot at the wall. Austin Hill being a little over-aggressive trying to push. I'm a little bit frustrated, so we're going to slam Austin Hill into the wall. Big contact. Heavy damage to the side of the 3. He loses a ton of momentum and a ton of positions. We drop down to 10th behind Joey Logano, who capitalizes on our mistakes to go into 9th. And now we'll be racing Logano and Corey Heim into turns 3 and 4 to get up into 8th and 9th, maybe not quite. Still going to be an intense 3-wide battle for position, but we will clear Logano on exit of 4, and now through the tri-oval with a little help from Logano, we'll clear Corey Heim and secure 8th place with 5 to go in stage 1 here in the Coca-Cola 600. Ty Gibbs still absolutely dominating this race. Now 3 to go in stage 1. The caution is going to come out and end the stage prematurely, so Ty Gibbs will be your stage 1 winner here at the Coca-Cola 600, followed by Chase Elliott, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, and Ryan Blaney, the top 5. Then Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick, myself, Joey Logano, and Corey Heim, the top 10. So Ty Gibbs gets a big stage 1 win here in the Coke 600. 25 laps remaining in stage number 2. As we get down to business, racing Heim, Logano, and Reddick now as we're in the 9th position on the racetrack. Got some work to do to drive up through the pack here We'll go by Logano on the inside lane for 8th. Now we'll go 3 wide with Tyler Reddick and Ryan Blaney. Work our way up to 6th. Now working on Bell and Hamlin. Aggressive, send a little bit of contact with the 20th C Bell and a big slide out of turn 4. But Christopher Bell saves it, but it cost him and a bunch of cars behind him a ton of momentum. And now we're going to be racing Denny Hamlin for 4th position here as our highest we have been running all night long here in the Coke 600 as William Byron now takes it to Ty Gibbs for the lead. Chase Elliott's still there in 3rd, but we are keeping Hamlin right on our outside. Intense side drafting down this back straightaway, holding the 11 right there on our outside so he doesn't get clear, and we'll continue this battle through 3 and 4 on the inside. The 11 very evenly matched right now, it seems. Denny Hamlin's car and I, as we are side by side, continuing now the 2nd, 3rd lap in a row. We're battling here now. 23 to go in stage 2. We continue to go out in turn 1 and 2. Neither one of us can clear. I had a good entry to 1 and 2, but Hamlin has a strong exit, and we'll stay side by side. I will once again side draft the 11 to slow his momentum down the back straightaway. This battle continues. Now I dive underneath him into 3 and 4. I mean, whoa, what a battle. Some great racing right now. By the way, William Byron just took the lead away from Ty Gibbs. So Byron, your new leader. Hamlin and I continuing to have one of the best battles of the night right now for 4th place early in stage 2. Christopher Bell is caught all the way back up. We've slowed each other down so much, fighting with everything we've got right now. Hamlin and I, I'm still squeezing him up the racetrack. The 11 bounces off the wall. He hangs onto it, still on our outside in 4th. Christopher Bell now gives us a push into 3 and 4. That might help us get a shot to clear Hamlin here. We send it in, and we do. We finally clear Denny Hamlin with a little bit of help here from Christopher Bell. Into 4th place we go with 21 to go in stage 2. But Bell is not done with us either. He wants to make a move. He wants to take this position as we go into turn 1 and 2, aggressively battling for position. Now Hamlin on my outside. Hamlin comes back on the outside, and this battle continues once more. Hamlin and I once again side by side for like the 5th lap in a row here at the beginning stage 2. Neither of us giving up this 4th position, just fighting with everything that we have. Christopher Bell right here. We squeeze Hamlin into the wall, and that will put an end to the battle. Into 4th we go, getting a little bit of physical to get the job done, to get by Denny Hamlin a few laps later. Now here comes Denny, and the caution comes out. I couldn't quite find why. I think it was because Kyle Busch had a tire issue. Larson also had a mechanical failure earlier in the race. So right now, Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch are out of the race, which is crazy. As now we had a great restart to begin, resume racing in stage 2. We're already into 2nd place, going by Ty Gibbs, trying to close in on the lead. William Byron here, but we can't quite do it. We just don't have the car or the handling to go up there and take that lead from William Byron and control of this Coca-Cola 600. Now we continue to scrap it out with Ty Gibbs for 2nd with 10 to go in stage 2, in the 54 slides. But Ty Gibbs will save it by costing him and Bell a ton of momentum. A few laps later, racing Blaney for 2nd with Hyman Gregson behind us, but Blaney gives us a little taste of our own medicine, a bump and run there. Blaney to 2nd, we drop down to 3rd. A few laps later, we've caught back up to the 12 of Blaney, going to get him with the crossover in 3 and 4 here, fighting for this 2nd spot on the racetrack with everything that we have, and we squeeze the 12 almost into the wall, but he does not hit it, and now we do. Showing frustration the way he raced us earlier, we just door slam him Blaney into the wall. No yellow, we stay green. The Michael McDowell with a problem. Mechanical issue on the 71 right in front of Stenhouse, and that'll be the end of the night for Michael McDowell. As now we're on the last lap of stage 2. I'm trying to hang on to 2nd here. William Byron's gone. 3 seconds down the road. He has a stage win in the bag, but Chase Elliott gets to our inside, and the 9 is going to push us out of the way. And Denny Hamlin will take advantage as well. We may have just fumbled 2, maybe 3 points away here on the last lap of the stage, which is a mistake you cannot afford to make here in Charlotte. As Elliott goes by, Hamlin goes by, but William Byron will win stage 2 here in Charlotte. Elliott 2nd, Hamlin 3rd. We come across in 4th, just ahead of your stage 1 winner, Ty Gibbs in 5th. And then Christopher Bell is 6th, Ryan Blaney 7th. How about Corey Heim? A great run today in 8th, as is Shane Van Gisbergen in 9th and Joey Logano in 10th. SVG showing a lot of improvement on the ovals. And so earlier I did mention Noah Gragson that was running in the top 5. He had a mechanical failure just like Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch before him. So now Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Noah Gragson, and Michael McDowell are all out of this race, which is a shame because Noah Gragson had a damn fast race car, was running well inside the top 10 all night long. If he won't get the finish he deserves. Now we're 3 wide on the restart. On the outside, it's Chase Elliott. We really ship him back, and now we're battling Ty Gibbs for 3rd as Denny Hamlin's through to 2nd. William Byron still in the race, leading control of this race. I try to get closer, nearly into the outside wall, really pushing it through 3 and 4. Ty Gibbs will clear us for third. We will slot into fourth here, just ahead of Corey Heim and SVG, and that's where we'll stay here as we continue on in this stage. A long ways to go. Now here comes the 9, Chase Elliott, a big run out of turn 3. Elliott going to make the pass, and Ryan Blaney going to take advantage as well. Elliott into fourth, Blaney into fifth. We now drop down to 6 under fire from C-Bell with 10 to go in this stage. I try to get to the outside of Ryan Blaney, not quite able to do so, and we will have to settle for 6th position here and keep on fighting here as we make our way through the 3rd out of 4 stages. And the caution comes out right as we were about to come down for our pit stop. The yellow comes out on the racetrack, couldn't quite find why. So now we get back underway with 7 to go in stage 2. We restart, stage 3, my correction. We restart here in 6, slide in right behind Ryan Blaney on the inside lane. That allows us to take advantage of Chase Elliott here. And we're going to try to make a 3-wide move down the backstretch. Don't quite have the move on the momentum on Blaney, but now into 3 and 4 we will. 3 wide on the 12 and the 9, trying to go by and make it happen. We get into Denny Hamlin. Now we come to the racetrack, just tagging Chase Elliott in the 9, sideways and around he goes. There goes Chase Elliott spinning through the grass in a shocking turn of events. Here in the Coke, we just clipped Chase. He completely loses control. A little bit of help from Christopher Bell sends the 9 spinning down to the grass. No caution. And that will ruin what has been a stellar performance from Elliott all night long. And now we're on the last lap of the stage. I'm just trying to hang on to 4th and 7 more points to our cause here, as William Byron looking to get a stage 2 and stage 3 win 2 out of the 3 stages so far. Of course, Ty Gibbs getting that opening stage win as I'm just trying to hold back Ryan Blaney. But of course, what happened previously, once again, more contact between my former championship rival Chase Elliott and I, causing him to go around and costing him stage points. But it will be William Byron winning stage 3 here in Charlotte. Ty Gibbs 2nd, Denny Hamlin 3rd. We once again come across in 4th. Ryan Blaney rounds out the top 5. Then Christopher Bell, SVG, Corey Heim, Tyler Reddick, and Austin Hill snags himself a stage point here in the Coke 600. So there you go. So far, we've earned a very solid 17 stage points today. Definitely going to help out our cause for that regular season championship and the points lead. William Byron and Ty Gibbs have been damn near unbeatable. As here we are, 23 to go now in the final stage of racing. 23 to go in the Coca-Cola 600. Who is going to bring it home in our longest race of the year? As it is Ty Gibbs clear for the lead. Hamlin taking advantage into 2nd. He goes ahead of William Byron. And we slide right into 4th behind the 24. Now as we go down this back straightaway, how about SVG has now climbed his way up into the top 5. He's fighting Blaney for the 5th position right behind us. He gave us a little bit of a shove into 3 and 4, so I do appreciate that from our teammate of SVG. But unfortunately, he will drop back a couple of spots, and we'll have to settle into 4th position here as Ty Gibbs leads the way in the Coke 600. Now with 19 laps to go, the lead has changed hands once again. It is now Denny Hamlin out front, trying to get yet another Coke 600 win to his resume. Byron working by Gibbs as well as Blaney gets to our outside. We make a rare mistake, and Blaney goes by on the outside. Blaney to 4th. We drop down to 5th. Few laps later, Byron back out front. But now here comes pit stops. Blaney, Austin Hill, Byron, and Gibbs all come down. Hamlin and I stay out an extra lap with 10 to go now. Hamlin and I will be coming down here as Chase Briscoe with a big problem down the backstretch. We're going extremely slow. I think Chase Briscoe must have run out of gas or something. Big issues for the newest addition to Team Penske. And now Hamlin coming in for his final stop of the night, as well as I. We are coming in together here. Money stop. We got to have a good stop to get us out in a good spot here to bring home this top 5 finish that we have earned all night long here. Hopefully Trackhouse Pit Crew can get us in and out with a fast pit stop here and put us in a great position to go, hopefully, compete for the win in this race. But it'll definitely be tough. We were a ways behind Hamlin and Gibbs entering this pit cycle, and Byron. A little bit of a slow stop, 15-9, and we will indeed be beat by Denny Hamlin pretty substantially here on pit road. That'll probably cost us a victory. Byron easily beats Denny Hamlin, as does Ty Gibbs on the pit cycle. So now William Byron is your leader once again here in the Coke 600 with just 9 laps remaining. We are currently in 4th, but merging onto the racetrack as Ryan Blaney drives by into 5th. So Blaney drives by into 4th. We have to settle into 5th here, right in front of Joey Logano and Austin Hill, who's having one of the best runs of his entire career. So now on to 3 laps to go. Byron looking like he's well on his way to his first career Coca-Cola 600 win, and the caution comes out on the racetrack because the 7 of Daniel Suarez has blown a tire down the back straightaway. That brings out the yellow. He will still be in the race, and now we have NASCAR overtime here from the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Decide a winner in the Coca-Cola 600. Who is it going to be? 2 to go in the Coke 600. Byron Hamlin the front row. Blaney and I third and fourth. And how about Austin Hill lurking in fifth as Ty Gibbs for some reason pitted, lost all of his track position. The rest of us decided to stay out. We knew that was the move. Contact with Hamlin. He drops back to fifth, and now we are trying to cross over Austin Hill on the bottom to get into third, but it doesn't quite work, and we have to resort to the middle through 3 and 4, which is definitely costing us the run that we need here to have a shot at William Byron. Here we go, white flag in the air, final lap, presented by Credit One Bank in the Coca-Cola 600. Next flag ends the race. Who is it going to be? Byron still holds strong, the leader. I'm trying to close into Austin Hill and Blaney for second and third. Hamlin fighting back here, trying to take fourth away. Down the back straightaway for the final time. William Byron looks like he's got it in the bag. We go low, and we absolutely full send video game move. Bounce off the wall. Not quite going to work. Byron gets the lead. Hill goes by to second, but we do get third. And William Byron wins the Coca-Cola 600 for the first time in his career. Austin Hill, a career best second place finish. And we are able to snag a third place finish with that video game move in the final corner on the last lap of the race. Denny Hamlin and Ryan Blaney run out the top 5, who were there pretty much all day long. And then Joey Logano gets home in 6th. SVG, yet another top 10 for him in 7th. So far, incredibly consistent this season. Corey Heim, one of his best runs of the season, in 8th. Seabell and Tyler Reddick run out the top 10. How about Cole Custer coming home 11th? The rest of the group there, Chase Elliott recovers 12th after that spin. And then Sam Mayer, Jimmy Johnson in the top 20. Shout out to those guys. And then unfortunately, Ty Gibbs ends up finishing 31st. Made the wrong strategy call, and it cost him dearly. And then Briscoe, Gregson, Kyle Busch, and Larson all had mechanical issues and DNF'd from the race. And so now here is your updated Cup Series point standings halfway through the regular season. 13 races down, 13 to go, and we still have a comfortable points lead of 152 points over Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Seabell, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ty Gibbs, even SVG now in 8th. They're all still looking pretty comfortably in the top 10 in points, with Logano in by 29 and 9th, and Bowman in by 10 and 10th. And then Bubba Wallace and Ryan Blaney are currently your 2 wildcard spots, with the 3 RFK Fords and Ross Chastain right on the outside looking in, as is Tyler Reddick. So there is your updated Cup Series point standings. Big win for William Byron, his first win on the season. We still have a comfortable points lead. And now, as we wrap up this episode, as always, I'm going to give a special shout out to my channel members. Thank you very much to Brenda Breen and Jeremy Isley for your support. I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot, and helps this channel as well on our road to 1,000 subscribers. Just recently, we have eclipsed 900 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. I really appreciate it. And those of you that are watching and are not subscribed and enjoy my videos, please do subscribe. I really appreciate it. It's completely free. It only takes 2 seconds and shows that you want to support this channel. If you want to become a channel member, link for that is in the description down below. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.